quietly. So please.
Salam dosto, salam sinte. Canada ka hamaरे दोस्त है host Ali Mumtaz जो सलाम किया तो पान हिमल कनाडा का लाइव आयो तो असांजा दोस्त जेके ह्यूस्टन में बैठा है ह्यूस्टन सना चैप्टर जो तरफा जो प्रोग्राम हली रहियो आहे उनमें सना जे मरकज़ी प्रेसिडेंट अदा मकबूल हालत तो ॻाल्हाए रहियो आहे मूंखे त हुनखे ॿुधऊं मकबूल खे
taking pride in their culture, in their language, in their identity. This enriches my heart and my soul. So thank you very much. I'm going to start with Shah Latif. You know, I always tell people that I sincerely believe in this, not in a religious way, but I sincerely believe that the divine, throughout the existence of this planet, has sent messengers to different parts of the world. And the messenger that was sent to sin was Shah Latif Bhita'i. So I'd like to, a couple of verses, and then I'll try to translate those, and then we'll go on. So Shah Sahi Chetu, Chetudat Chai Tapai Chitme, Sanu Tato Jinn, Tinjo Tasana Fana, Tuko Lakhil Nakit. And what that means for those who cannot understand Sindhi, what Shah is saying is that those with rancor in their hearts, in their souls, even if they weave it very fine, their product will not be accepted. And in contrast, he says, Muhammad Tabai Aname, Rundha Rodya Jinn, Tinjo the Sarafan, Anamay. And so he says that with love in their hearts, in their souls, those who weave thick and ugly, their last ounce of their product will be accepted on the day of acceptance. So that is the message that our messenger gave us, which is the message is that whatever you do it with love in your hearts. And Sindhis, I always tell people that if you look at the history of Sindh, Sindhis have never invaded anybody. Sindhis have never fought against anybody. Sindh has been conquered multiple times throughout 5,000 years. But every time we have conquered, our conquerors is nothing but love. Because we are believers of love, our Prophet taught us love. So please be very proud of your identity. One thing that I want, especially the youth here, I want you to go away today with pride in being a Sindhi. Because there are some nations, we talked about the indigenous nations, they are under threat. And there is a significant threat to the existence of Sindh and Sindhis. And it is our job, it is our duty to exist, to fight for existence and pass it on to our future generations. So one of the people that I especially want to recognize is Dr. Lalani. Dr. Lalani, I think he's a graduate of my medical school, if I'm not correct, or medicine medical college, right? He's much younger than me, obviously, but credit goes to him for having Sindhi Culture Day recognized by Texas Legislative Assembly. So please give him a big round of applause.
सना ह्यूस्टन जे तरफां ही लाइव प्रोग्राम हली रहियो आहे ऐं ह्यूस्टन जे शहर टेक्सास जे दोस्तनि जी महिरबानी आहे जिन सां लाइव कनेक्शन ॾिनो आहे त ॿुधऊं था अदाई तकरीर खे हुन खां बाद में जेको दोस्त ऑनलाइन जॉइन कया जीअं पूरी दुनिया में कल्चरल सेलिब्रेट कयो पियो वञे सिंध खां ॿाहिरि बि जेके बि सिंधी जंहिंजे शहर में रहनि था त हुते असांखे बात करिणो पवंदो त हुते प्रोग्राम अरेंज कया विया आहिनि असांजे समाज जो मर्कज़ी सदर भोलेपोटो साहब जेको आहे सो ख़िताब करे वियो आहे
But I can tell you that spiritually he's among us. Because he was a Sindhi to the last fiber of his core, and he will remain a Sindhi to glass fiber force, spiritually or physically. So thank you very much. I'm not going to take a lot of your time. I really appreciate you being here. बस आखिर में शेख राज ने भाई ने खत्म कर दिया शेख राज से कहते जब दौर का जो घेर हुआ कहने के सहारे वेगासी जो चिल्मिल के चिल्मिल चिल्मिल के चिल्मिल के जुगनुवली जुगनुवली तारे जी जब दौर का जो घेर हुआ कहने के सहारे वेगासी ऐसा ऐसे होता है ऐसे ख्याल मुझे दरिया अंदर जाते शता नेक्स्ट क़यामत दीवे दी तू मादर को सिंधु ने ता लहर उभारे वेगासी सो तायो कमाल लहर उभारे I'm sorry, I'm going to take one more last sentence. I tell you, they say that the life that you live is not defined by the breath that you take, but by the moments that take your breath away. And I will describe to you one of those moments that took my breath away, and that is my inspiration till today. This is when I was a medical student in Sindhi Culture College in the late 80s. And G.M. Sayyid, you may not agree with a lot of his politics, was getting to the end of his life. And he was incarcerated for most of his life. You know, you talk about Nelson Mandela being incarcerated for 30 years. G.M. Sayyid was incarcerated for 40 years of his life. So whenever he would fall sick, he would be admitted to the hospital at Jinnah Australia Medical Center where we were going to school. And the evening, the Sindhi students would go and gather and talk to him. And this is the time when Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, the then Prime Minister of Pakistan, had been executed. And this was the darkest era that Sindh has seen in the recent years under the martial law of Ziaullah. And I remember one evening we were sitting with G.M. Sayyid and we were talking about how the dark, how depressing, how everything was lost. And I'll never forget his words. He said, Baba, तवहां अंधेर होता है, ऊंधा है, पर ऊंधा है के खत्म करना जरूरी नहीं है ताकि उससे छुपाओ, तार को लियो बारे से. The idea is if you want darkness to go away, all you have to do is light a candle. And that is exactly what you guys, every one of you is doing. Every time you put on an ajrak, every time you come to a gathering, every time you show your identity as a Sindhi, you have lit a candle that is going to make the darkness go away. So keep doing it, keep lighting the candles. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, our dost Dr. Makbul Halem photo.
Laid out everything, what Sindhi people are, laid out everything, and how our positions, how loving and caring we are.
like the असांजा दोस्त आहिनि जेके होस्टल में रहनि था जेके सिंध खां ॿाहिरि सिकड़ी सिंध आबाद कयूं था ॾिसंदवसि अजरक टोपी रिली जा रंग नज़र अची रहिया हुआ ऐं हितां पंहिंजे किताब में हू चई रहियो हो शेख अयाज़ जो शेर त टिम 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 तारे जी का झिरमिर झिरमिर जुगनू जी घनघोर घटा जो सायो आहे कंहिंजे त सहारे वेंदासीं छो पेर पसारे वेठो आहे उथ डूंगर ॾारे वेंदासीं उथ डूंगर ॾारे वेंदासीं त ईअं ई काफ़ी दोस्त आहिनि जेके पूरी दुनिया उनखे ॾिसी आई रही आहे मूंखां अब्दुल गफ़ार तबस्सुम तव्हांखे नज़र अची रहियो आहे जेको सिंध जो तमामु वॾो नामियारो शाइर हिते बि ॿुधूं था हीउ नेक्स्ट मुक़ररु थी
a good personality, a representative, someone who is the chief guest of this event. So I'll give you guys a minute. I would like all of you to please settle down, everybody. And I promise, Mavadik did not kind of open G speech, but I would really appreciate if the sub agar hikri mein jalai sub settle down. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, today it is an honor for me to introduce someone I truly admire. A man who not only serves our community, but it is a source source of pride for the entire South Asian community, including India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, and beyond. Our distinguished guest, a proud Pakistani and a dedicated American, represents House District 76 with immense pride, covering parts of Fort Bend County, including the vibrant city of Sugar Land. His journey includes fellowship, training at Belair College of Medicine, along with courses at esteemed institutions like Harvard Medical School and Columbia University College of Physicians. Impressively, he holds quadruple board certifications in internal medicine, geriatric medicine, and hospice and palliative medicine from the American Board of Internal Medicine. Beyond his medical achievements, he has played crucial roles in various leadership capacities, spanning professional, medical field, and nonprofit organizations. As an ambassador to the United States, Congress, and a board member of the Alzheimer's Association, he has showcased a deep commitment to community service. His dedication extends further into philanthropy and volunteerism. Serving as the chairman of the Regional Committee of Aga Khan Foundation USA for 4 years, he contributed significantly to alleviating global poverty and enhancing the quality of life. Additionally, he currently serves as the president of the board of the Exchange Club of Fort Bend, a premier service club dedicated to improving our communities. Without further ado, I present to you our esteemed leader and mentor, Mr. Representative Dr. Suleiman Lalani. Over decades, he has cared for Texans, earning a well-deserved reputation as a philanthropic leader in a greater Houston area. As representative for House District 76, he brings his passion for caring and philanthropy to the state capitol, reflecting the diverse tapestry of Texas itself. Let's warmly welcome Dr. Lalani as he graciously joined us. Share
जैसे तव्हां दोस्त दुनिया में ॾिसी रहिया आहियो
on
जे
the
कमेंट्स
Sindhi
ॾेई रहिया
culture
आहियो उन्हनि खे बाद में जवाब
organized by
ॾींदासीं
local Sindhi
हिनमहिल मां तव्हांखे ॿुधाईंदो
community.
हलां त जेको नओं दोस्त खे
I would
जॉइन कयो
really
आहे
request,
त
please, a round of
तव्हां
applause
ह्यूस्टन
for
चैप्टर जे तरफ़ां
Representative Dr. Suleiman
कल्चरल डे सेलिब्रेट
Lalani.
कयो पियो वञे जंहिंमें असांजी पूरी मरकज़ी क़यादत मां डॉक्टर मकबूल हालेकोटो, साईं असगर पठान, असांजो ज़ाती दोस्त चैप्टर जो एक्टिव मेंबर अख्तर ख्वाजा ऐं इलाही ॿिया दोस्त जिन सां असांजो तमामु पुराणो मुहबत वारो हिकिड़ो रिश्तो आहे। सिंधी अजरक टोपी खे इवेंट ऑर्गेनाइज कया ऐं इलाही पार्टिसिपेशन आहे।
Good evening.
ॾिसी रहिया आहियो
Good
ऐं
evening.
जेके ॾिसी रहिया आहियो ॾिसो प्लीज़ ॾिसो त असां सिंध खां ॿाहिरि रहंदड़ जेके बि माण्हू आहियूं उन्हनि जो दिलि
One historian has
दिमाग़
said, if one
असांजी
has to
मोहबत
preserve one's culture,
मर्कज़ ऐं महवर सिंध आहे।
we need to create
असांजी
it.
ॿोली, असांजो कल्चर,
That's
असांजी
one of the
अजरक
things we're
टोपी
doing. Every year,
जेके दोस्त जंहिं वॉलंटियर कयो आहे असांजे लाइ
we don't
ज़ोहेब
only
नजीब
learn about
महिरबानी
celebrate
असांजो
this
प्रोग्राम ॾिसी रहिया आहियूं।
but we also renew our commitment for next year. When the communities invite other communities in their celebration, culture, tradition, and the other communities they will invite the other ones. What we do, what we are doing is we are making our cities, our societies, our countries, and ultimately our world more stronger and more vibrant. As we celebrate this occasion here, we also have to be mindful of all the chaos that is going on across the globe. And I would respectfully ask that maybe we should take a minute of silence and maybe prayers for all those who are suffering. In this moment of times, more than half of the world is in chaos, in war, or in division. I think we should find opportunities, occasions, and celebrations that unites people. And this is one of those events that is happening. It was my honor and pleasure that on May of this year, where I presented and passed the resolution of Sindhi State House. It is a very historic moment, but it was also a very humbling moment, because I sincerely believe.
दोस्तों जीअं तव्हां सभु ॾिसी रहिया आहियो त हिन महिल सना हुस्टन जे तरफ़ां जेको आहे सो प्रोग्राम हली रहियो आहे। हुन में दोस्त पंहिंजे ख़्यालनि जो इज़हार करे रहिया आहिनि ऐं जेके बि उतां जा मुक़ररीन आहिनि उहे ॿुधाए रहिया आहिनि त सिंध में जेके रहंदड़ सिंधी आहिनि, जेके बि माण्हू आहिनि, असांजा मारवाड़ा आहिनि, उन्हनि जे लाइ छा छा करे सघिजे थो ऐं कीअं ज़िंदा क़ौमूं पंहिंजी तहज़ीब खे सेलिब्रेट कनि थियूं, पंहिंजे कल्चर खे, पंहिंजे अजरक टोपी खे। अॼु 3 डिसंबर जो पहिरियों संडे, जंहिंखे 2007 खां वठी करे हिकिड़ो असांजो कल्चरल डे सेलिब्रेट कयो वियो, एकता डे सेलिब्रेट कयो वियो ऐं उहो दुनिया जी कहिड़ी बि कुंड कुड़च में किथे बि जेके सिंधी रहंदा हुजनि उहे उन्हनि जे लाइ हिकिड़ो ईद जो ॾींहुं आहे ऐं मुख़्तलिफ़ ॾींहंनि ते मुख़्तलिफ़ शहरनि में मुख़्तलिफ़ दोस्तनि जे तरफ़ां इहे इवेंट रचियल हुया ऐं सेलिब्रेट कया विया आहिनि। पर मुंहिंजो जेको ज़ाती ओपिनियन आहे, अॼु इंतिहाई ख़ुशी थी रही आहे त ईद त थींदी ईद जे ॾींहं ते आहे, त हीअ ईद जे ॾींहं ते 3 डिसंबर ते दोस्तनि जो ही एॾो वॾो मजमूओ ऐं उन्हनि जी सेलिब्रेशन ॾिसी करे दिलि त चवे थी हिन महिल ई पर लॻाए हूस्टन पहुची वञिजे, पर डेफिनेटली पंहिंजे पंहिंजे कमकारनि जे करे, नौकिरी ऐं रोज़गार जे करे हर माण्हू मसरूफ़ आहे। पर जस हुजे न सभिनी दोस्तनि खे, ख़ासि तौर ते लोकल इंतिज़ामिया खे, लोकल जेके बि चैप्टर जा एग्ज़ेक्टिव्स आहिनि उन्हनि खे तमामु वॾी मुबारकियूं। एॾो ज़बरदस्त क़िस्म जो कामयाबु प्रोग्राम कयो आहे। उनमें असांजी मरकज़ी क़यादत, असांजो प्रेसिडेंट डॉक्टर मक़बूल गेस्ट आहे, इंतिज़ामिया में जेको आहे सो उन ई शहर सां वास्तो रखंदड़ असांजो दोस्त असगर पठान वाइस प्रेसिडेंट सना बि मौजूदु आहे ऐं अदा अख्तर बि नज़र अची रहियो आहे स्टेज ते। त हाणे मां जेको दोस्त असांखे ही फैसिलिटेट करे विया उनखे अर्ज़ु कंदुसि त असां हिन महिल हाणे ऑफलाइन वेंदासीं ऐं उन खां पोइ जॾहिं म्यूज़िक जो प्रोग्राम शुरू थींदो त वरी असां तव्हां दोस्तनि खे लाइव स्ट्रीम ते खणी ईंदासीं ऐं जेकी महफ़िल मौसीक़ी हूंदी उन खां तव्हांखे मुस्तफ़ीद कराईंदासीं। तेसिताईं तव्हां सभिनी दोस्तनि खां इजाज़त था वठूं। तव्हांजी वॾी महिरबानी।